Hello guys, welcome to another day. My name is Dave the Operator, here for another game on online college football 26 online Dynasty. Here we're gonna play the last game of the season. So let's see how it looks like. We're gonna see how the division is shaping up. I think for me it's pretty clear we're going to the championship game. North Carolina Black Snake lost against NC State. They're 12-0. We're 8-3. They're waiting for the division is pretty tough. A lot of teams over 500. Three ranked teams in the division. We're 3-1 in conference. So if we win this one, pretty much for the championship. But what's most important, if we get to the championship and we somehow win the championship game, let's look at the playoffs. We might be able to sneak in the playoffs, but we have to win first. We control our own destiny. So today we are playing Colorado Buffs CU. Let's see how the roster looks like. So Colorado, we know they got a good quarterback. They have solid runners. Three guys with over 90 speed. Solid. They got a good offensive line. So the weak link is going to be down a little bit in the center guard. But the tackles are great. So it's kind of hard to put outside pressure. So we're going to do some inside pressure. I know their defense is pretty good. Good left, good right end. Defensive tackle is solid. Mike pretty solid. Pretty solid. Quarterback, yeah, of course, DJ McKinney, he's solid. They got a good back end. So this game will be tough. We're not gonna underestimate them. Alright. So I didn't look at the stats, so I'll go with what I saw on the depth chart. So let's start this game. Last game of the season. So it's the last game of the season. We're gonna do a little throwback, you know what I'm saying? Finish the season strong. Let's do this.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Bears will kick it away first.
All right, let's do this.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those those things are really, really good, but you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Handoff from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So the Cal Bears offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Brown wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Punt is in the air. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. They'll run it from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The RPO fire complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. On the move is the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in, because this passing attack, it's lethal, because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped
Nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right.
Touchdown, Golden Bears! A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Nice move there. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Open spaces. There he goes. Touchdown, Bucks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Makes the grab. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Golden Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Motion from the wideout. A first down run in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
I did change my playbook a little bit. I did like the Cal playbook, but they were not too much variety, so I put multiple.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
There is a lot of runs, but it's not enough.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And he's knocked down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On third down, he drops to throw. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Grab behind the line. It's James. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Brown wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. The inside handoff. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play.
It's a running room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Brown will throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Miller. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Welch. Powers through. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Gives him the big stiff arm. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The run to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Brown wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Got it behind the line. It's Hayden. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Finds his man. It's Miller. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Brown will throw it. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. What a grab along the right sideline for the huge play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Pressure coming, floating away. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Golden Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And some room to work. Still on his feet at the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, going up top. Shoots it to the left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. The The Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Brown will throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Takes the easy one to the back. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Welsh. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Looking for a big gain. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Brown wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going up top.
You got him.
Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Spins away from the defense. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down. And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Salter. Fires left. He makes a catch. Ernie on the Jets. Touchdown, Colorado. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Brown will throw it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Miller. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The short hands, it's Miller. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will give them the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's James. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's James. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Just keeps slinging it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it to him on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here, it would be a 60-yard attempt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here, it would be a 60-yard attempt. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the a
That's what
sack, and
happens
that'll be
when
a
you miss a
turnover on
fucking
downs.
throw, bro.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Salter. Under fire.
No
Trying to
way.
make magic on the
Oh, my
scramble.
goodness.
Picks up the first down and
Oh,
gets
my
down to avoid
goodness.
contact.
That's such a gut
My
punch if you're the
quarterback's so
defense because you're
fucking
trailing in this
good.
game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but
Oh, my
you can't
goodness,
stop
bro.
the
He just
quarterback
lost the
scramble.
game, bro.
He's just been making
Playoff focus
plays in
on.
this game in critical moments,
Playoff
none bigger
focus on.
than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
Playoff hope is
And the
all.
offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case,
Playoff hope is all over, guys. How could you miss a simple field goal? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna get. You gotta get to Zimbo. No, I can't deal with quarterbacks like that, bro. Missing easy throws like that. I can't deal with that, bro. So, anyways, I guess I'm still in the championship game, but we'll see you for the next upcoming video. That's gonna be against NC State. I'm a little mad, bro. My quarterback missed the easy throw, bro. I knew that throw was gonna change the game, bro.